It's Saturday night. We're doing free live tarot readings. And Kay's Kitchen wants to know about working on manifestation, higher vibrations. Is this working for me? And for this, we can use the Wizards. Is this the Wizards? No. We can use the Gilded Tarot Royale. Divine Universe, what is going on? Cosmic YT, good evening. And how is everyone tonight? Is the world treating you good while you quarantine? While you sit in the corner and quarantine, and everybody else sits in the world and quarantines. And basically everybody should avoid everybody else, which is not exactly the best solution for everything, but for this particular thing, I guess it's okay. I guess it's all right. Let's see, who else here? Tapawa, hello. Bling, bling, how are you? How does A feel towards me? All right, well, today, we're filling out a survey, apparently, because YouTube can't upload anything without a long survey. Joe, welcome back. How is it going? All right, and for this, Kay's working on manifestation. Is higher vibrations working for her? Let's find out with some cards there. TTV, what is going on? I need a bit more light in this camera. It's in a weird place. It's almost like it's between stops. So I need another stop to get it to where I want it and to get the saturation where I want it as well. See, that looks really good. I wish it would just start like that. All right. What is up, Brianna, Annie Law, Kathy? Hello, how's it going? So is manifestation higher vibrations working on that? The Five of Wands says you're trying too much, or you're trying a bit too much with it instead of just letting it go, instead of just letting it progress on its own. CM, welcome. Hey, how's it going? So it's a matter of just taking it easy and letting some of this work itself out and not trying to force it. If we try to force it, we try to move it too quickly. I think sometimes we get into a conflict, but in this particular case, it's more of just sort of relax and take it easy. Don't try too hard. Don't try to get little intricacies out of it. Let it sort of manifest on its own, or let it sort of grow on its own as well. Kathy and Sunny, welcome. How's it going? So as far as trying to get the higher vibration goes, right? The King of Wands says consistency is your key here. And consistency meaning just do a little bit every day. Don't try to get too much going. Don't try to make big strides all at once. Just sort of relax. Again, sort of with the Five of Wands, don't bite off too much. Don't try too hard as well. The Magician says that you'll find your groove with this. When I say groove, I mean you find your abilities to do this sort of manifest and grow over time. Catherine Holm, welcome. Hey, how's it going? Tapawa said hello already. Amarani, hello, how's it going? So Catherine, did you get your package today, or is that going to be Monday? I forgot, I did not look. So the Magician says to optimize your time with this and go about an optimized version of it. In other words, don't just do random things. Don't try random associations. Don't try random manifestations and whatnot. Sort of optimize yourself with this and get in, and the optimization is key, and figure out ways to make it better, figure out ways to just tweak it a little bit at a time. And over time, the Magician says that you'll get a mastery of that, and you'll be able to pull off better and better things. The Page of Wands as well says, take it easy again, try small manifestations. Antonella, hello, how's it going? And just focus on the little steps. And over time, the little steps will add up, and eventually you'll be where you want to be. Eventually you'll get to the goal that you're at, which is sort of more of a journey than getting to a particular goal, but taking it easy, taking small steps and whatnot will get you where you want to be over a longer period of time. So how is everyone doing tonight? How are all of you doing? Let's see. Tapawa wants to know, Tepawa, you finally got artist block out of the way. Started a painting, but you're having difficulty focusing on it. Well, there you go, CM. That's good. It's good to sort of pick that up and run with it and see how it goes. So Tapawa, you're an introvert trying to do a YouTube channel. Well, there you go. I'm an introvert as well, so... Good part about being an introvert and a YouTube channel is you don't have to leave the house. You don't have to leave the house. You can just sit there. You don't have to go out, you know? So I've been, naturally doing this for a while now. It started out kind of weird, but over time you get used to it. I think everybody should have a YouTube channel. Just express yourself, Express yourself and see how it goes. And all of that. See, I'm getting rid of that artist block. That is rough sometimes. I'm kind of in the same place to where I don't really want to paint or draw or anything. I'm just kind of in a slump. And I have art supplies all around me. So I need to break out of that and try to get some traction on something. I just don't have like a big project that I want to start right now. I don't know. Kind of weird. I don't have a big project that I want to start. So there it goes. Anyway, so is everyone ready for the Corona thing to go away to where we can actually go back outside? I can go to the store without people yelling at me and stuff. Gracia, how's it going? Antonella reminds me of my favorite place in EverQuest 2. I need to start that game up. I really like that game. It's a very enjoyable game. Very enjoyable game. It has aged quite a bit. And my Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming in this Friday, so I'm looking forward to that as well. A lot of video game stuff going on there. All right, so does anybody have a question? Social isolation is getting to me. Here you go. So if someone's spying on you, Cosmic YT, you think someone's spying on you? What's going on with that? All right, Catherine, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, need to catch up with friends and all that stuff. Like to know if be successful with the YouTube. How can I know what is my career in the future, my job? Will my fiance do good in court this week? There we go. All right. Let's see. KH. Do good in court this week. How have they been doing? How have they been doing so far? How's it been going? Let us know. I guess we don't have a screen for that. I don't even have a PS4. Yeah, they're about to release the PS5, so if you're gonna wait, you might as well wait for the PS5. You know what I'm saying? There you go. All right, find out how we're gonna do in court and see what is happening. The Queen of Pentacles. Got the King of Swords and the Two of Wands. All right, so as far as court goes, the Queen of Pentacles says that you have the resources that you need now for this particular court date. So this particular court date, I think that you have everything that you need, everything sort of set up. It's almost like that this is a minor. Is this a minor date in court, or is this a minor thing that we're coming to in court? The Two of Wands indicates the dominion could be a bit of a minor thing. It could be something that's not too serious. It's something that has already sort of been determined, something that just sort of appeared just to appear and things like that. Blue Crayola, hello, how's it going? I appreciate you joining there and your donation as well. So the Two of Wands says maybe this is a minor thing, or maybe it's something that doesn't really amount to a big decision, or it's not a big decision on its own. Maybe it's a run up to another decision and whatnot. But the Two of Wands says it could be something a little bit less than, significant type thing. The King of Swords says that the Luthien, welcome back. Thank you for joining. The King of Swords says that your fiance is ready to do that communications, ready to sort of face this hurdle, face this thing, and go forth with all that. So it's something that they have sort of prepared for. I think in some ways, maybe they're even over prepared for it. It's not something that they're going to just go in and get blown over with or go in and have a lot of problems. I think it's going to go fairly smoothly and think everything's going to be okay with this particular date, right? Arshi, welcome. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. So, and Sabrina, thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. So the King of Swords again says that he's prepared for this communication. He's prepared for this date. There's nothing really big surprise coming in. Everything's pretty much almost standard. And the Six of Cups says he comes across emotionally, comes across well with the people that are going to be talking or well with the people that are going to be deciding things. So I think everything is going pretty well. So it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks like just a minor hurdle. Small hurdle to get through, and after that things are going to go pretty well. So looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, KH. Let me know when you get it Monday. I'm so excited to see what your reaction is for your deck. Okay, so Blue Crayola, when will my mom's land problems be resolved? Let's find out about that. BC, mom's land issue. All right, let's figure that out. A good land issue card, by the way, would be the Light Seers Tarot, because you can't really go wrong with the Light Seers Tarot. I'm just saying. By the way, tomorrow at noon, I have a live session with Dr. Mystical Tarot. And me and Dr. Mystical Tarot at noon Central are going to be doing beginner tarot tips. So if you're a beginner in tarot, or if you want to learn tarot, or you have no idea how all this works, tune in, because we will be going through all of the stuff, all of the good stuff for beginner tarot tomorrow at noon Central. Hello, good afternoon to you. Style and Coffee by Brown Eyes, how are you? And Sabrina, welcome. Thank you again for your donation. We'll get to yours in just a second. Right now, we're going to try for the mom's land issue and see how that works out. The Six of Cups makes another appearance. It looks like the Six of Cups is going to be the star of the show tonight. The Six of Cups just won't go away. It just won't. The Four of Pentacles, it seems like that she's trying to hang on and somebody else is trying to take it away. Is she doing a bit of that? I mean, is there something to where somebody's trying to take this away, or somebody's trying to buy it out, or there's some kind of conflict with that? The Four of Pentacles just sort of hanging on. Brianna, thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Brown Sugar, what a great name. Hello from Canada. Well, hello back to you from Texas. Back from Texas, Anjay D. Hello, how are you? So trying to hang on to it. It's an active trying to keep what we have, trying to not let other people take something, or just grasp onto the land, grasp onto the money, grasp onto something to try to get it done. And the Five of Swords points to that it's just an eternal, endless drama fest, right? It's just an endless drama fest. The Five of Swords. We're trying, the Lord of Defeat. We're trying to move on. We're trying to get things done. We're trying to get the drama out, but it keeps coming back and it just won't leave us, right? And again, we have that protection, trying to protect, trying not to let things move away, trying to keep what we have. Got a double cards with the protection as well here. So very interesting, the Knight of Wands after that. Conjure, hello, how's it going? From Houston, well, hello back. I'm in North Texas, so how's it going? Let's see. It's my question right on point. Okay, well, good, Sabrina. Hopefully I'm not off point today. But the Knight of Wands, again, we have protection. Again, we have trying to hang on, trying to just make it day by day. And this, as far as this going away, it's a matter of somebody getting something, somebody relieving the stress, somebody taking all the stress off of it, right? Getting back to that Six of Cups, to where we have a good day, we wake up, we have a nice day. There's not somebody trying to cause drama. There's not somebody trying to be a pain in the butt, and all this other stuff. So the Six of Cups points to that end of that, at the end of this type of thing. So if you're looking for a win, I think that you're looking at 7 to 8 months almost. I think that it's almost like this has been going back and forth. It's going to continue to go back and forth, and you're just going to have to sort of work with that and work through the issues. But yeah, it seems that it's going to be a few months. It does not look like something that's going to be resolved tomorrow. Definitely. It looks like it's a legal battle almost. Somebody It's good against evil or something kind of thing. Mama, welcome. And thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. How do you do this? I do this very carefully because there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick it random. We do that because I don't like keeping a list. I'm lazy. Did I mention I'm lazy? Brianna knows I'm lazy. Brianna knows I'm lazy. Hang on, I'll prove I'm lazy right now. Hang on. I was telling Brianna I'm lazy. Here you go. All right. Now, what's missing right here? That is not a foot, nor is it a leg. That is nothing. I stopped painting right there. So, see, I did all of this, and right here I stopped, and then the foot, I'm like, I just don't feel like I want to finish with that foot, and I never did. I never did finish that foot. So it will forever be undone. It will never, ever be. And from now on, when you look at that card, by the way, if you own the deck, you'll be like, he's right. Where's the foot? Where's the foot? Okay, so we need to find out. By the way, good luck with the land issue. That seems like a pain. That seems like a pain indeed. Nobody wants that drama. Ain't nobody got time for that. Relationship with RJ. Is it RJ or RI? With R. Relationship with R. I've messed up and I've betrayed his trust. He is deeply hurt. Do you see him forgiving me? He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Will I have a long-term relationship with him? Well, if you want a long-term relationship with him, him not talking to you is probably not a good first step. I'm assuming it's not the best first step there. But we'll see, RC, we will see. We will see about the R. You betrayed him. That's not good. He Kate's Crossing, welcome. How is it going? All right. Lay, hey, that dog. Yeah, the dog's missing a foot. CM, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. The dog is missing a foot. And the sad part is that photo was unveiled in front of like 100 people. And I was waiting for somebody to start screaming, hey, the dog's missing a foot. But nobody did. So, I'm blessed. It's the small things in life that make me happy. It is the small things that make me happy. So, I don't know what happened with the foot. I think it was a matter of I'd done the cloth and I wanted to make a tutorial on how to do the cloth. By the way, my Patreon, I have many hours of tutorials on how to draw that stuff like that dog on my Patreon for free. Well, not for free. Well, once you're on my Patreon, you can watch all of that stuff. It's included, not sponsored. Okay, well, I'm kind of sponsored, but I mean, all right. Do you have a time frame? Do I have a time frame for what? Do I have a time frame for... I'm not sure. Okay, so we betrayed R, and now R is not talking to us. Now we want to know about a long-term relationship with R, and we need to get rid of the Celtic or Celtic dragon. Yo, Yoli, hello from North Texas. Hey, I'm from North Texas. That's cool. Well, personal reading. Well, maybe you can just yell it. Maybe I can hear you from here. Welcome, fellow Texan. Welcome, my fellow Texan. How do you like this cold weather in April? What kind of BS is this? Anyway, yeah, personal reading. Appreciate it. So the moon says that it's all about getting the emotions back in sync. It's all about getting the emotions back and letting emotions settle down. Because right now, emotions are a bit riled up. And we say riled up in Texas, by the way. Emotions are a bit riled up. Emotions are a bit at a high. What you need to do is allow those to cool down, right? The Ten of Wands, it's become a big cloud over this relationship. Your betrayal, the drama associated with this, all the bad things that have been happening with this need to settle down. And in order for that to happen, you're going to need to give it some time. So it's a matter of letting things quiet down, letting things settle down, and not keeping them riled up. Or, in Texas, we have rattlesnakes, right? So if you run into a rattlesnake on the road and it gets all excited and upset. You just sort of give it some distance so it'll calm down. You don't go up to the rattlesnake and annoy it even more. So that's what you're sort of dealing with here, right? The moon, we have the betrayals, we have the drama, and we need to let it settle down. We need to get things back to normal. And to do that, you're going to have to give this person a bit of a distance, right? So he doesn't want to talk to you. Obviously, he wants things to calm down, and you trying to talk to him is going to make it worse. So it's a matter of letting things calm and then coming back later and then coming in softly, right? Coming in softly. So the wheel says it is possible to get back to normal. The wheel, what comes around goes around. If you watch my tutorial today, hola que tal, Enzo, hola que tal as well. So the wheel says it is possible to get back to day-to-day activities, get back to the normal grind, get back to the, no pun intended, get back to where you're at. But again, you're going to have to just ease off of it for a while. The Ace of Swords says when we come back, or when you come back in communication, you probably want to let them begin communication from their standpoint, right? So let them reach out to you. And when they reach out, they're going to be in a better spot because they're the ones reaching out. You didn't increase the drama. You didn't increase the tension anymore. And the Ace of Swords says when we come in gentle and try to recover all that we can, right? But the wheel says they do still have feelings for you. They do want to get back to normal, but you just need to, again, give them that spacing. And good luck with all that, because that's always a thing. That's always an issue sometimes, right? Okay, so Sabrina said that I was accurate the last reading, and let's hope that I'm not inaccurate this reading. All right, Sabrina, no pressure. Sabrina, thanks for all the pressure. I appreciate it, Sabrina. Is my guy going to come back? Is my guy going to come back? We split up a month ago. We've been giving each other the silent treatment. A lot of you are giving each other silent treatment. That's just the way it goes. I think that the Revival Art Tarot would be perfect for this. And I have no idea why the Revival Art Tarot is not appearing on my screen. There it is. Brianna, something about Brianna there. What's going on? It can be added to the list. There is no list. Ow, this hurts. Oh, look at that shuffle. By the way, I ordered some smoke cartridges for my smoke machine, and we're gonna have smoke on the. We're gonna do smoke every day. I think we're gonna do something cool with smoke every day. I'm just saying, it's gonna be cool. Fatah, welcome. What is going on? What is going on with the career and the job and all of that? So Sabrina, let's not butcher this. You put some mighty thick pressure on me. Thanks, Sabrina. I appreciate that. But okay, let's do that. And hope that we are correct. It would be better if we got the graphic off the screen. There we go. Can I even fit 5 cards on this screen because it's so tight? I'm not sure. I think I can. Yes, I can. There we go. These are slippery cards. Let me move this over here because it's in the way. Move this over here because it's in the way. All right, look at that. So we'll try to get an accurate reading out of here. Otherwise, Sabrina's never coming back. So Sabrina wants to know my guy coming back to me. We broke up a month ago, and I haven't said a thing. To him. The Four of Swords says that you are on that break, that communication is not there. But it's almost like he's watching you. It's almost like that he's watching. Are you sure he's not watching you? I'm just saying, not in a creepy type of thing. He's not outside in the bushes. He's not posted outside in the bushes. I'm just saying, I hope not. That would be kind of weird. Mom Bear, what is going on? Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. I think he's watching you. The Four of Swords, you're taking that break. You get the silent treatment, but he's watching. He's looking from a distance, obviously. The Knight of Wands says that he does sort of want to come back. So he does have that feeling. Otherwise, he would not be watching and all of this stuff. The King of Swords, he will eventually pickup. Bethany, hey, welcome. How's it going? Bethany, did you get your package or is that on Monday? I'm not really sure. I shipped out like 100 of those. So the King of Swords says he's going to make the initial communication to you. He's going to reach out to you, but it's going to be in a casual type of way. He's just going to sort of ping you. He's just going to sort of just do something maybe on social media where he tags you. Something's going to happen. Something is going to happen where he just sort of gives that rough hint that maybe I want to come back. Just maybe I want to come back, you know? But he's not going to just go, okay, you got your package. Okay, cool. But he's not going to come back and go, Sabrina, I love you. Let's marry. Let's go right now. This instant. I love you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I don't see that happening. I see it's going to be casual. The Two of Swords says that, what does the Two of Swords say? Two of Swords and Two of Wands says you got a choice right now. Do you want to go back? Do you want to have some adjustments before you go back? Do you want to make sure you fix whatever was wrong before you go back? Or do you just want to jump right in? It's up to you, but he is gonna sort of do that. Anyway, so I sound correct so far. So let me ruin this and say that he will be contacting you within the next 2 months. Within the next 2 months, the Knight of Wands happens and the King of Swords happens. So we'll see about that next 2 months. If it does occur, then you come back and you say you were right yet again. If it doesn't, then you come back and you yell at me. There you go. You yell at me. When you come back, I want you to tell me how lazy I am for not drawing that foot. Just bring it up. Go ahead and bring it up. That how lazy I am for not drawing that foot. All right. Well, that's a good read. Well, thank you. Well, I have no idea if it's correct or not. It's a good read. Doesn't mean it's correct. Cynthia Smith, hey, how's it going? Had a date with Jay. Sounds cool. Sent a text he didn't appreciate. Wait a minute. You had a good date and then you sent him a bad text? Okay. We'll find out about that in a minute. Thank you. Magical Empress is back. What's going on? Thank you for your donation, Magical Empress. Okay, so there's so many. So Brianna wants to know something about what do I need to do right now? Watercolor, I guess. Okay, a tad more specific. What do I need to know right now? For this, we could use the Playful Heart Tarot because that really does match the mood there. That matches the mood there. What do I need to know right now? Not 5 minutes ago, not 5 minutes from now, but right now. Guess who my question's about? Well, gee, I wonder if it's somebody that's moving in. Is it somebody that's moving in PA or Kentucky or Kentucky Fried Chicken or something like that? Could it be? Could it be Melvin? I think I have a feeling that there's a Melvin involved. All right. Let's get, wrong button. Okay, by the way, tomorrow at noon central, me and Dr. Mystical Tarot are going to have a stream. We're going to have a stream. Wolfie, welcome. It's so good to see you. Long time no see. It's been a whole 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something. Okay, Magical Empress, you got to vary those questions up. So, what does Brianna need to know right now? I never met a Melvin. I haven't either. I've met a lot of people. I've never met a Melvin. So, yeah. The Five of Pentacles says that the money situation is going to be better. It's going to improve. Corellia, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Corellia, by the way, is my favorite city in Star Wars Galaxies. I don't play that anymore, but when I did, man, I'd hang out there. God, that's how I got 400 pounds, is hanging out in Star Wars Galaxies. If I hung out at the gym instead, then I would not have been 400 pounds. I'm just bringing this up. You know? So, all right. But that city in that video game, that was, man, I once played that game. I'm not even kidding. I played it for 30 hours straight. So, you know you like a video game when you play it for 30 hours in one sitting. Anyway, those were the days of unhealthiness. So, the Five of Pentacles, money issue is going to get a little bit better. It's going to improve a bit. Things are going to pick up. It's not a matter of when. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and things are good. I think that the Queen of Wands says that you have the ideas in mind. You know where you want to go. You know where you want to apply. You know what you want to do. You're just not giving the opportunity yet because you're being stifled by a lot of different things, right? So the Queen of Wands says we're being stifled, we're being held back from doing what we need to do. And don't let that get you down. Keep on the track and use this time for, what you're talking about, like, drawing some dogs and cats and put them in watercolor, or practicing stuff, and just get that extra tool set behind you so that even when you have spare time, even when you're, working well and things are going good, and during the better times, then you can still have that as a side thing with the children's books and whatnot. So the Page of Cups says just that emotional start, or emotionally sort of start the different stuff with watercolor. By the way, watercolor deck. I'm just saying. The Two of Pentacles says that you're about to have a choice of a couple of different things that you can do that is sort of important, but it's not too important. It's not like a critical life event, but you do have a couple of choices coming up. And you definitely want to go with the second choice. Here's the first choice, and here's the second choice. The second choice is going to have more benefits to you, more benefits for you, and all sorts of stuff. So when you have that choice and you're thinking, that's an interesting choice, I should probably think this over, then the second choice is going to be your key there. And Mama, let's see. What's Mama's question? Mama, thank you for the buck. What my love life be in the next 6 months? Let's find out, Mama. We need to know. Because when Mama's not happy, nobody's happy. Love life 6 months. There we go. I put love lift. Love lift. How about life? That would be better. Or what about... Am I typing really this bad? Is the foot coming back to haunt me? It's coming back to haunt me, isn't it? All right. So let's look with some regular cards. I don't have a cute little graphic for regular cards, but anyway. By the way, with all my magic stuff that I ordered, if I magic stuff that I ordered, with all of that good stuff, I got some new playing cards as well. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. Okay. My career and the future job. I'm Aquarius, by the way. All right. So let's find out about what is happening with Mama in the next 6 months. Do some regular cards. Yo-Yoli. This North Texas. Is DA going to make a move towards me? I wonder if he has romantic feelings towards me. Well, I hope so. Because, I automatically like you because you're in North Texas. So I hope the best for you. I'm just saying. I hope the best for you. All right. I wish it would stop raining because my exercise now consists of me pacing in my house, but that's it. I need a whole other reading for the two choices. Indeed. So what's up for you with the next 6 months? I think that you have a weird family situation coming up. It's almost like that this has been brewing for a while. You need to deal with it. You're going to be in a situation where you have to deal with it at some point. The weird family situation is going to be, you're going to have to move it to the next step or the next level, because if you don't deal with it, it's just going to get worse. And so it's time to take care of the family situation. It's already sort of brewing. I think it's going to get a little bit worse. And at that point, you're going to have to step in and do that. So there's what is coming up for the next 6 months. Now, the other thing is the guy in your life that either you've been ignoring or you've been trying to ignore or just not had a good relationship with, or a bit of drama with this person as well. You're going to have to sort of be straight with them on how you feel, or be straight with them on the communication, because I think that by avoiding this particular person or trying to dodge around this particular person, you've gotten into a situation to where you just have to deal with it. And again, it's going to be another situation that you're going to have to deal with. I don't think this is going to turn bad or anything. I just think that the person is a bit confused, and you straightening out the situation, I think it's going to be beneficial for that as well. So, as far as sort of home life goes, I think you have a bit of drama coming in the home life, but this can be easily resolved. But just make sure to sort of come into that situation with a level head and don't get emotional with it. And I think everything will go well with that. So there is your next 6 months, rapid fire style. The next 6 months, there we go. So CM, Mama, CM wants to know. What does CM wants to know? What's the best way to make myself feel better during the pandemic social isolation? Netflix? Make myself feel better while isolated. All right, Jazz, what's going on? You know, the Encore Tarot will be good for that. I'm thinking the Encore Tarot will be good for everything, actually. But, you know, my ex-husband, the Scorpio, will we get back together? Hi, I'm a Gemini. What does the future hold for A and I? Shaker Maker must be asleep. Indeed. Indeed. All right. Tomorrow's Lenormand Day, by the way. Everybody loves Lenormand Day. Well, not really. Actually, the Lenormand is gets the most dislikes of any other day. I don't know why. People just don't like to see it. I may remove it. I'm not sure yet, but it sure does get a lot of dislikes. All right. It used to not. Maybe I'm getting worse. Maybe I treat it like the dog's foot. I don't know. Mary H., hello. You got your oracles of nature. Awesome. So how can you feel better during the pandemic? Well, probably by getting away from everybody else. I'm just saying. The Two of Coins. I'm not sure. Is there a feel better card? The Four of Cups. I think work on the Four of Cups, right? The Lord of Blended Pleasure. Work on getting emotionally level set, and don't let things sway your emotions back and forth, because a lot of times you will get just really down because of the isolation, and a lot of other stuff happens, and you're just sort of in a situation where you're just not happy. And it's important to get satisfaction, get emotional satisfaction from the little things in life as well. So Brianna, thank you for your donation. Tell me about the choice. Please use Thoth, because you haven't had enough abuse today from the foot jokes. You want Thoth. Okay. All right. So the Lord of Blended Pleasure says to level set your emotions and get steady and get solid with your emotions and have control over those, to where isolation is not going to be, is going to be a little bit less emotionally taxing on you. The King of Cups says to get that emotional control as well, and to get that deep, rich emotional satisfaction that you can get from just doing stuff that you enjoy, hobbies around your house, right? So if you like to draw, if you like to knit, or whatever you like to do around the house, you can get into that and make that a project and have goals and get excited about that. Listen to some audiobooks, watch some TV, and just sort of be within that space and be happy and have the control of your emotions. So the Seven of Coins says, as well as give yourself some more options. If you're going to be isolated, give yourself some more options around the house, right? You'll have maybe get out of your comfort zone, do some different things. Maybe try knitting, try drawing, try things that you normally would not have tried, and just sort of see where you're at with that. And then find those hobbies or find those activities that are really fun and you didn't really know it was fun because you've never really tried it out before. So anyway, yeah, just sort of try out those. Get out of your comfort zone. Try some new things, and get that emotional satisfaction going type thing. I like house plants and painting. There you go. So try painting. Like go way, way out of your comfort zone with a painting, and try something. You know. So try a portrait. Like portraits are really hard. Give one a shot. Give one a shot and see what's going on. Anyway, good luck with that, and let us know any paintings you do. It's always fun. You can also look at YouTube and find painting inspirations as well. So, and I know artist block is a thing, and it's hard to do, but yeah. Okay, so I had a date with Jay. I ticked him off. He took it the wrong way. Said, F up. What's wrong with him? Okay, sounds like Jay is a bit too serious. What's a good Jay serious deck? I'm thinking that would be a deck that I can reach. Which would be over here. I need to move this table. Now that I have this uncomfortable chair, I need to move my stuff around. I need to move it around between the lines and deal with tarot. There you go. There you go, because you love that Thoth for sure. All right. So agree. Find the rings are straight to the point. There we go. House plants and paintings. Not much you can do with house plants. They don't really talk back. Everyone's named Jay. Well, I'm not sure that's correct. We got Melvin. We got Melvin in between. You know, we got Melvin in between. Let's figure it out. All right. Mom Bear. Package shipped to him. The parents address and due to him. All right. We'll do Mom Bear. So we got Cynthia Smith, and then we'll do Mom Bear. All right. Had a date with Jay. I sent a text that he didn't like, and he took it the wrong way. What's wrong with him? Well, let's get rid of that first. Let's find out what's wrong with him. Maybe he doesn't like to be isolated. Maybe the isolation is getting to him, like CM. Maybe isolation's getting to him. I don't know. Christopher Jackson, welcome back. How's it going? The kissability of, I don't know, I've never really kissed my Lenormand before. Is that a thing? The Hermit says he just wants to be left alone at this point. He just wants to be left alone. The Tower, he's experiencing some other things that are being annoying. He's experiencing some other things that are being annoying. Had a date with Jay. Is he dating somebody else? Is Jay dating somebody else? I mean, I'm just asking. Is Jay dating somebody else? Entertainment purposes only. But I'm kind of curious if they're dating somebody else. They got a lot going on. They have some drama going on. It seems to be drama from somebody else. They just want to be left alone by you in this particular instance, it seems. That there's some issues that they took it wrong. They're not usually like that, but they've had drama from somebody else. They had drama from other people, and it pushes them a bit over the edge. So they had a tower moment to where they just sort of blew up. And yeah, so, I'm just saying, I think that Jay is not texting just you, is what I'm seeing in the cards. Again, entertainment purposes only. Never make a relationship decision based upon a man reading your tarot who can't even draw a foot, who can't even finish a foot. Don't do it. It's entertainment. So anyway, I mean, that's what I think. They got a lot of other stuff going. They got the Ten of Wands moment where they're being burdened by other stuff. I think they're trying to multitask you with somebody else. Again, entertainment purposes only. I think they're trying to multitask you with something else, other things. The Ten of Wands, they're a bit burdened by it. I think the other person's putting pressure on them. The other person's giving them a bit of drama, a bit of flack. They're trying to figure out what to do. The King of Swords, Humpty Dumpty. Did I just say Bumpty? I did say Bumpty. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty is not going to have a good day with the King of Swords. I think eventually they're just going to get into a situation where it's too much. It's too much. They got that Ten of Wands already. It's a bit burdening, but at some point, They're just like, you know, When will they get over it? When will they be friends? When they fall off that wall. When they fall off the wall and it just sort of occurs to them that maybe this is not such a great idea after all. Maybe it's not a great idea after all. So you're going to have to wait for that to happen, basically. But, you know, again, that's just how the cards go there. Mom Bear, why did X have a package shipped to him with my parents? Okay, let's figure that out. Humpty Bumpty had a great ball. Humpty Bumpty bumped it all, I guess. Mom Bear. This is a weird question here. Okay, why did X have a package shipped to him at my parents' address and then delivered to him after? Hiding from a housemate, homeless, fraud, illegal. Was he buying the weed? Is he buying weed? I don't know. Let's find out. I think that for this particular question, we could use the Hermetic Tarot. The Hermetic Tarot would be great for this, if I can find the button. If I can find that, there we go, Hermetic Tarot, black and white tarot. All right. All right, telling you was right on point last week with my question. Sabrina just keeps saying how right I am. Look at this. All right, guys. So everybody listen to Sabrina. Sabrina thinks that I know stuff or something. So, you know, Sabrina's all excited. Sabrina knows. Sabrina knows. Magical Empress is like just obsessed with having as many cards on the table as she can. Magical Empress. I don't know what your thing is with the cards. Do you think 8 cards is going to give you a better reading than like 3 cards? I don't get it. I don't know. Anyway, let's find out about Mom Bear. So I'll tell you what, we'll lay down half the deck. How about that? Okay. All right. So we have a package of weed shipped to him at Mom's address. We need to find out what's happening with all that. Okay. The Nine of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Swords. I think he's trying to slip some things past. Yeah, he's trying to sneak some things past. So it's a matter of the 6 of Swords with the boat, with the people riding in the boat, the Lord of earned success, trying to let things slide by, trying to let things go by, trying to let things be hidden from somebody. And I don't think it's like a big deal, or I don't think it's like a big thing. I think it's just something that he's trying to do because he's trying to be sneaky. So he's just trying to be sneaky. He's trying to imagine that everybody else is stupid. There seems to be a pattern with this person that he just thinks that everybody's dumb except for him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody's dumb except for him. And he thinks that nobody's going to notice. He thinks that everybody's just going to do it. And Brianna wants half a deck of cards as well. Okay, so he thinks that everybody is going to just not notice, like all of you are dumb or something. You see this recurring pattern with this, right? The Nine of Wands into the 3. Again, we have another 6, just trying to sneak things by. So the girlfriend of the law, just people. I don't think he's doing anything illegal. I don't see anything illegal here. You would have like the devil, right? Or something like that. I don't see anything illegal. I just think that he does this stuff just to be, I don't know. Okay. Look, okay. Here's an example. Okay. Have you ever hung out with broke teenagers in apartments, and you'll have like 5 dudes living in one apartment, and you go visit them and the apartment smells like old feet, and they eat nothing but ramen soup, and like one of them has a job and the rest of them sit around and smoke weed all day. And when you go visit these people, when you go visit them, they all think that you're dumb. I don't understand why. They all think that you're the dumb one. and they'll talk about the most complex subjects that they can think of, like Schrodinger's cat, for example. And they'll be just obsessed with Schrodinger's cat. And that's all they'll talk about, which Schrodinger's cat is like I mean, go look it up on Wikipedia, but I don't know. It's like, why are you talking about that? Why don't you talk about normal stuff? Anyway, I don't know. You can't explain it. You can't really explain it. Yeah, there you go. North Texan said that maybe they just want attention. They just do it because they do it. They do it because that's just what they do. Anyway. All right, Lauren C., thank you for the $5 donation. I greatly appreciate it. You're like a millionth in line here. We have quite a bit of action tonight. That's a good thing. All right, Magical Empress wants half a deck. Now, what do you want to know today, Magical Empress? We know it's about Melvin. We've established that. So Magical Empress has been making a lot of comments. Let me find out where your actual question is. So Magical Empress, going to hear this name in your sleep. Yeah, I already heard it last night in my sleep. You remember the name? Too funny. I remember everything. It's a change in the question. All right. After I get permission from child custody court to move, and there isn't any more red tape, do you see me moving to Georgia or PA? All right. So Georgia or PA. All right. We're going to have a half a deck showdown, Georgia and PA. And for a half a deck showdown, I think that we're going to use, I don't know what we're going to use. I think that we're going to use the Little Prince. We'll use the Little Prince. We'll give it a bit of a shuffle there. Give it a bit of a shuffle there. All right, now we got a showdown. These cards are for Georgia. These cards are for PA. All right, what do we got? We're going to go for Georgia first. We'll go for Georgia first. Is Georgia looking good or not? Georgia has 10 of Swords, Knight, Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I think Georgia has some shock to it. Has some shock to it. I think it's going to be a bit different than what you expect. I think Georgia's where you're at right now, right? No, you're at PA and you want to go to Georgia. I think Georgia has some shock to it. I think it has some inconveniences involved. I think it has some extra cost involved. I think that you're away from some of the key people that you want to be with. I think that it has some culture shock to it, and it's going to cause some problems with you and Melvin. That's what I think. So for where you're at now, what are we looking at? So for where you're at now, we have, let's see, the Eight of Pentacles. So we're looking at PA, Eight of Swords, King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. I think that you have more choices. You have more familiarity with PA. I think that PA is going to be all right. I do think that PA is a bit more stable. It's almost like the job situation is going to be better in PA. I think that you're looking at way too many cards. Hey, she wanted half a deck. So I think the job situation is going to be better. I think you have more opportunities. I think the stability is going to be better. I think the overall feel of the place is going to be better. And I think that just for convenience, for optimization, if you're looking to get this and you're serious about this, serious about moving in, serious about everything going well, I think PA is your place to be. Kay's Kitchen, I did your reading. When I first got in Kay's Kitchen, I know you can't see it because it doesn't render to video. It doesn't render to video until like 30 minutes from now, but 30 minutes from now, Kay's Kitchen, welcome back. By the way, Kay's Kitchen is amazing. Kay's Kitchen is amazing. If you weren't here last night, Kay's Kitchen like reminded me of her question right at the exact time that I was about to scroll and find her question. It was amazing. I think it was just amazing. Anyway, I'm just enthralled with that. Kay's Kitchen, I may be just enthralled with you for some random reason. I could be. Let's see. Will he and his girlfriend move together? Okay, so we had a donation from, who was it? It was the same person last night. CJ? Was it CJ? Brianna, help me out here. I'm confused. I'm confused a lot. No, it was Lauren C. Lauren C. What is your question, Lauren C? Let me know, and we'll get to that in just a minute. We'll get to that in just a minute, Lauren. In the meantime, we're going to go to Corellia. We'll do to Corellia. There we go. Now you're ready. All right. Corellia wants to know, how will April go? How will April go? Let's find out by using the Wizard's Tarot. Where is it? I'm all excited about using the Wizard's Tarot and I can't find it. Oh, here it is. All right. On half a deck. 4 cards is fine. Brianna's reducing the card. Brianna, it was 5 cards a minute ago. Does he want to get back with me? Lauren C. wants to know. We'll do that in just a second. Thank you, Lauren C. I greatly appreciate it. There is no list. Leah's Legacy Forever. We do donations, then we do random, but it looks like it's donation tonight. And I'm back every night, though, you know. Leah's Legacy Forever. I'm here every single night for the rest of my life. I'm here every night. So if you want to come back, try it again. The weekdays are a bit slower. Weekends are usually pretty hectic. Weekends are usually fairly hectic there. All right. Let's see. So, looking at how will April go? I think the virus scare, all of that other stuff will. Magical Empress, see you tomorrow. All right. So I think the virus scare will be calming down a bit later in April. And I think that frees you up to do a lot of stuff that you were trying to do before. I think you feel trapped at this point. I think you feel like that you can't get anything done. You're being squelched in many different areas. You're trying to get some activities. You're trying to get things worked out. You're trying to make some progress, and you've just been really held back, right? The Eight of Swords. I've been tied up. I've been restricted in many different areas, many different ways. And the King of Swords, I think that you've complained about that. I think you've told people about that. And it's very frustrating for you, and you really feel like you're going backwards in time almost from a lot of different aspects as well. So it seems that you're not only not making progress with some things, but you're losing some substantial ground on some things as well as you feel resource restricted, right? The Page of Pentacles. I don't have the resources that I need. I don't have the abilities that I need to go forward with things as well. So you feel resource restricted. You feel like you don't have enough money. You feel like you don't have enough this. You don't have enough that. And I think that's going to lighten up and ease up towards the end of April after you see sort of the virus peak and things get settled down and some other things sort of moving forward as well. And I think that's going to be good for you. Death means that I think that you have a love situation sort of moving around. You have a love situation changing. And I think that's going to be a huge change for you. And you start to see a pattern of this as April progresses. But the biggest part of this is going to be May, when your relationship change happens. And around May, late April, early May, you're going to hit this peak to where you feel like your love life is changing. It's moving. It's sort of morphing around. And you're just trying to get a hold of that. And you're about to have a very dramatic May, in my opinion. So good luck with that, Corellia. My favorite city ever. I appreciate you coming in. All right. So North Texas. NTX. What is it? NTXA? Is that North Texas Transit Authority? Oh, here it is. NTTA. There we go. North Texas Transit Authority. If you're in North Texas, you know what that joke means. Is DA is going to make a move towards me. I have to say the North Texas Transit Authority, they do a great job. They do a great job. I lost my sticker one time, and they sent me another one for like $3 or something. Shaker Maker, welcome. All right. Well, there we go. We got our it's easy for you to say. They got Ozarka water. Oh, man. How many tarot decks do you have? 50. Is DA going to make a move? Is he? Is he going to make a move? You crushing on DA? Does he have romantic feelings? Okay, so is this somebody you've never talked to and you just sort of look at from a distance and you're hoping they make a move, or like what's going to happen there? What is going to happen there? Because I feel like going to the love screen. I have good feelings already. I have good feelings already. You don't like the North Texas jokes. Oh, come on. Oh, Brianna. I got Vegas jokes too, if that makes you feel any better. Okay. Ending soon, last reading. Indeed. We're going with North Texas, then we're going with Brianna's and things like that. We talk. Okay, you talk. All right, so they know you. Okay. It's not like something, okay. It's not like a stalker thing or something. All right. So I like the love screen. I already have a good feeling about this. I'm just saying I have a good feeling about this already, but we'll see. Yes, it's 7:30. We're ending soon. Brianna's like, I just got here. Why are we ending? What's going on? I got to finish my audiobook. By the way, I got a new audiobook there. Where's my audiobook? So I'm listening to, there we go. I'm listening to Stranger in a Strange Land, which is an old science fiction book. And I borrowed it from the library and it is so good. I was shocked because normally I don't like the old sci-fi stuff because like Foundation, I hated Foundation, man. It was so political and a lot of these things are so political. But this is fun. This is really fun. I like his ability to just make people disappear like that. Pretty cool. Okay, I know. All right, North Texas is like, does he read tarot or not? He's talking about books. He's talking about magic tricks. North Texas, have you seen the money trick? What trick should North Texas watch? What trick do you think North Texas would like? I'm thinking, this is the romantic, this is Victorian romantic. Okay, North Texas, watch. This is the money trick, by the way. Let's zoom in. We'll go ahead and zoom back in. All right, so we got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. We got $5. And what we want to do, we want to buy some tarot decks. So in order to do that, we need a bit more money than $5, obviously, right? Need a bit more money than $5. To get that, we go like that. And it becomes $100. It really is $100. 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. Anyway, if you like that trick, please hit like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. All right. See, North Texas is still asking the question, does he read tarot? Because I asked a question a year ago and I paid $5 to find out about DA and I haven't gotten my answer yet. So is this person, we talk, is this person excited about you? The Page of Cups says they do have some interest in you. The 10 of Pentacles, by the way, the 10 of Pentacles points to that a happy, joyous, firm, foundational relationship that you can get into, right? Is it something that you really want to dive into and be there for a long time or be there for, extended periods of time? Maybe not. But this looks like a good short-term relationship. Now, I do think that this person has some issues. This person, DA, has, I hope it's not a district attorney, this person has an interest or some issues as well as a bit of interest. Okay, you're thinking about, do they have romantic feelings for me? They're the type of person that don't really wear their emotions on their sleeve. They have sort of deep-rooted emotions, and it's going to be difficult to sort of drag those out sometimes. It's going to be difficult to drag those out. So, as far as that goes, I think that you do have some possibilities in this. I do think it is a possible short-term, mid-term relationship, but they do have some issues. The Ten of Swords points to a bit of that drama involved with there. It could be anything from depression. It could be some issues with other stuff going on. It could be that they have a breakup with another relationship. It could be a lot of different things happening, a lot of different things going on in their life, but they just have some things going on. So again, they do want a relationship, but they don't wear their emotions on their sleeve. Again, they do have a couple of faults that you're going to run into as you sort of go there. Do they have an initial interest in you to where they want to get to know you better? Yes. the Page of Cups, that sort of that newbie, that neophyte, newbie thing trying to come in. They have a bit of that initial interest or a bit of that initial intrigue that they sort of like to do. And I do think that they are looking for a relationship. Are they looking at you as a possible relationship? Maybe, but it is something you want to take slow. This is not somebody who's going to dive in and just, get all excited and break quarantine and things like that. So, we have a multifaceted, deeper person that you're dealing with. It's not somebody that maybe that you'd be accustomed with, that you'd be accustomed to. So yeah, I mean, sure, express that you have a bit of interest. Let the person come in on their own. Let the person take their own time about it, and I think they're going to be more comfortable. But yeah, I mean, they like you. They do have a bit of interest towards you. So I have neglected. Let's see, was it JC? I've neglected CJ. Where did CJ go? Where did CJ go? I said, CJ, what is your question? Lauren C, what is your question? Lauren C said, I donated. I said, okay, Lauren C. Does he want to get back with me? There we go. We have not done that yet, right? LC, does he want to get back with me? I need to get a piece of paper with a list because I keep doing this. The Dark Mansion Tarot would be perfect for this, by the way. Dark Mansion, because, screw Dark Mansion. Screw Dark Mansion. We're going with the Slow Tarot because we have not done the Slow Tarot in a minute. In a minute, we have not done this Slow Tarot. And I think that Lauren C left. Oh, no, Lauren C's still here. Lauren C put up with the magic tricks. She put up with the dog foot jokes. Lauren C, I'm in love with you. Lauren C, I'm just telling you right now, you have been patient with me. You are such a lovely person, and I love you to death. Thank you for hanging out with me and putting up with all my garbage. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. All right, let's turn these cards over, and finally, after a year, get to your question. Okay, after all of this, get to your question. Does he want to get back with me or not? You want Shadowland Tarot. Well, okay. Well, the Four of Coins says that he's sort of holding on to his own right now. And he's coming about into a different perspective of what he wants. So maybe this is caused by the breakup. Maybe this is caused by his new relationship. Maybe you're so Texan T.O. Well, I hope so. If I had like a British accent or something, that's kind of weird. I left Texas once. No, I left Texas more than once. I used to live in Colorado, then I lived in Sweden, and I still got a Texan accent. He's holding on to what he has. He's trying to maintain state at this point. The Hanged Man, the Empress, the Moon. There's some important factors going on here. There's some important things going on here that he's going to have to work through, that he's going to have to resolve before he sort of wants to jump back into something. Does he want to get back with you? Shaker Maker, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Is this mechanic a new romantic love interest? No, wait. So he's fixing your car and you're looking at his butt? Is that what's going on, Shaker? I mean, I have to know here. I'm kind of curious because, okay, I just have this weird image of the mechanic. Anyway, so many jokes. Anyway, so the Four of Coins into all of these other things. So there's a lot going on. He's trying to maintain state. He's trying to get back to normal. And you're going to have to give him that space because until he gets there, until he gets back to normal, until he gets back to that state, you're going to have some issues sort of getting him back. I think you could get him back theoretically. You could go grab him, yank him back, and get him back. But I don't think you'll like what you'll get. I don't think what you're going to grab back and pull back is going to be what you want. Does that make sense? Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever scared your cat and then you're trying to calm your cat down and your cat's still kind of freaked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever, like, you know, well, not purposely scared your cat, like I'm going to go boo, or you just did something like you dropped a dish and broke and the cat got scared and ran off, right? And so you go chasing after the cat and you're like, you know, come on, it's okay. And the cat's still like freaked out because you dropped a dish. You're like, what the heck was that? You know, you got to let the cat calm down a little bit before you go and try to pet the cat. And, you know, you don't want to just chase the cat up and go, hey, you know, it's okay. I'm sorry I dropped the dish, whatever. So you're going to have to let him calm down from that situation and let him get that, because what you're going to get back is going to be a scared cat. It's going to be something that you don't want back. So, you know, there you go. There you go. Give him time. Give him time. I think it's going to be good once you give him time. I think when you give him time afterwards, lightly ping him and say, hey, maybe make a joke on social media, maybe ping him, SMS with a joke or something, you know, maybe it's his birthday, maybe it's his friend's birthday and all this other stuff. So just give him a light ping. But I think that what you don't want is where he's at right now. Okay, Brianna wants to know, choice. Okay, a choice. You want the second option on that choice. Did I already said that, Brianna? I already said that. Let's see. Okay, you wanted the Shadowland Tarot. We'll do the Shadowland Tarot just for you. And Shaker has a reading. Everybody wants me to be here all day. That's okay. That's okay. He was marking his territory. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Anyway. All right. So the mechanic is leaned over the car trying to fix something. And meanwhile, Shaker's like, can you check my tire pressure? Yeah. Can you lean over? Can you check that tire right there? The tire right in front of me. Can you check that tire pressure real quick for me? I appreciate it. I appreciate that. You know, that tire right there. Yeah. Make sure it has enough air. There you go. Yes, the Two of Pentacles. Something tells me I'm going to get the Two of Pentacles again. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Well, it was interesting because of a cat analogy. Is that it? Okay. Oh, oh, look what we got. Look what we got. Look what we ended up with. You saw that was a good shuffle. Okay, everybody in chat, that was a good shuffle. That was a good shuffle. And what did we get? The Two of Pentacles. Again, we're back to the choice. He did, I'm sure he did do a full service. The Two of Pentacles again. So, yeah, the universe wants to focus on that choice. And we're back to the choice. So you want to take the second option. You want to take the second option, by the way. Sandra, welcome. By the way, please hit the subscribe button. We got tutorials. We got live streams. We got all sorts of stuff on this channel. 700 videos. I have more videos than any other channel that I'm aware of that does tarot. So Justice says that it's all about balancing out a couple of different factors in your life. I think that the choice coming up is between, has to do with somebody else asking you for advice, and they want to know about advice, and they want to know about something that's important to them. Then they just come at you out of the blue. Playboy Bunny, what a great name. How is it going? I remember you. So it comes up that they need help. They need some assistance. And you can give the assistance or you can't give the assistance. It's going to be an obvious in your intuition if you need to give assistance or not. And I say give assistance because giving assistance involves a lot more complexity and a lot more work than what you're thinking. So you're going to have to sort of weigh out the choice, how much assistance you want to give. And once you get started, you may be hooked on it involuntarily into a complex situation that you don't want to be fully involved within. And it's going to be difficult because I think that you almost feel obligated in some ways to help the person. And it's all about looking into the future and not getting into a situation where you're going to be super, super burdened. And you'll end up that way if you take that path. So that's just how it goes. So you have to make that choice when it comes around. What as it comes around? All right. Shaker said full service, and the jokes are going wild. The jokes are going wild. All right. Now for the grand finale, we got the mechanic. The mechanic giving me full service. Is the mechanic giving me full service? And for this one, we're going to go with a This Might Hurt Tarot. This Might Hurt Tarot into the love screen. Let's find out about that. There's so many dramatic people in your life. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if that's good or bad. Jeff, welcome. How's it going? Sorry to make you do that. Brianna, that Two of Pentacles. I knew that was coming up. I shuffled for like a day. Anyway, you know, can I make the dog foot joke again, or has that gotten old? Has that gotten old yet? Everybody's from Michigan in chat, except for me in North Texas. We're from North Texas. All right. I'm saying North Texas. If you said you emailed me for a reading, when? I don't see it. North Texas, if you need a reading, email me at the address down there in the description. In the meanwhile, we'll figure out about Shaker's full service mechanic. Find out about that. So, what is the question? He offered to do my dishes this morning. Well, oh my. Is the mechanic a new romantic love interest? You're the grand finale. You got 5 cards. You know, Magical Emperor's got more cards. I'm just saying. You can see my pajamas. Oh, let me adjust down. All right. The love screen is now pajama free. You're in Alabama. Courtney, welcome from Alabama. Okay, cool. Why is there stuff in my cards? The Magician. He's good at what he does. Insert joke here. Insert joke here. He's good at what he does. The Magician. He's pretty good at this. Pretty good at the dating process. He's pretty good at making people feel comfortable. He's good at getting that initial surge, no pun intended, getting that initial investment. He's good at it. He's good at it. And he make you feel comfortable, makes things pretty good with that. He's a bit formal and old-fashioned in several ways, though, right? The Hierophant, a bit formal and old-fashioned in many ways. In other words, you know, some things are pretty casual, some things are pretty relaxed, but he does have this sort of formality that's inside that sort of comes out eventually about how things go or how things it wants to go, or maybe even micromanages it as well. So a lot of different things as well as here. So the Four of Pentacles says he's also has some resources and he wants to maintain those resources, or he wants to be in control of those resources. And it could be something with the formality as well. It could be that he needs to be in control. He needs to be in control of some things. So some parts of the relationship, some parts of resources he needs to be in control of. And he's good at that as well. So as Brianna points out, obviously the Magician could be a trickster as well. It's not really surrounded by anything that makes a trickster or anything that would be deceptive, right? But anyway, so the Ten of Swords and the King of Cups, right? He's sort of accustomed to short-term relationships. And we see this because the Ten of Swords and then riding off into the sunset with the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups. So could be used to short-term relationships to where things just sort of go bad, or when things are a bit uncomfortable, maybe we need to move on, or when things are uncomfortable, maybe we need to avoid it in some particular cases. The King of Cups sort of riding into the distance with the This Might Hurt Tarot as well could be an exit strategy after things go poor, but it could also be an emotional, sort of emotionally dealing with things in his own way. In other words, when things go bad, he has a way of dealing with it in his own way. So, I mean, things like that. Tell him when or where he is married and he wants out of his marriage. Okay. All right. Well, he's married and wants out of his marriage. Okay. Well, that could be that as well. So maybe he's trying to get out of that, trying to exit strategy from that and get free of that as well. That also would explain the Hierophant. So you have that formality. We're trying to hang on to what I have during this divorce and whatnot. So it sort of changes things. Anyway, Magician can be a trickster also. See your pajamas. 5 cards. Jeff from Michigan. Okay. Well, I missed that part of the chat. So that could explain things differently then. Hanging on to what he has. The formality of the marriage is sort of broken, and he's sort of getting an exit strategy with that as well. I still think I have a feel for he's looking for something quick, looking for something temporary. He's not looking for something that is going to be another marriage. Like, obviously if he's married now, he's getting out of it, then doesn't want another marriage, but definitely not something long-term, or not something that you're looking for in permanent feels, not really a permanent feel to it, which, Master of the Obvious, if they're already married, then, could be something with that as well. So yeah, so there you go. So it changes meanings, but still think that looking for a short-term relationship does have a bit of formality. I still want to stick with that. To some of the things, in other words, he has a formality of how he deals with things in relationships, hanging on to what he has, could be related to marriage as well. But yeah, short-term relationship, if you're good with short-term, getting the full service, then it sounds like fun. So there you go. Anyway, all right, there we go. Good luck with all of that. And thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with Lenormand. So have fun, and we'll see you in 11 hours.